We had some people actually in law enforcement that questioned that report pretty significantly. You know, when we had these type of issues in the past with stories like this, a lot of different theories come up, especially in this case, since we don't have a lot of information about this shooter, about the man who opened fire and killed so many. They say that it's hard to believe that he actually went after these tanks because people were actually hiding where we're standing. And if you look at the pictures, the video of the tanks, it's about 1,100 feet away. And we do know that people's cars were here. A lot of people took refuge in this area. People were running in this direction, and he was basically spraying in a 180-degree plane. So they are very skeptical. Law enforcement, several law enforcement folks that we talked to very close to this investigation were very skeptical of that report and said it's more likely he was spraying the area, Bill. He wasn't necessarily targeting the tanks.
Okay, what else are police revealing about the investigation and where we are this morning, Adam?
Well, I thought it was interesting. There's a couple of things. One, they say they haven't crossed anything off the list. So basically, they haven't eliminated any possibility. Two, the sheriff last night insinuated that maybe he had some help and he probably had to have some help. And three, Marilou Danley, who spent several hours with investigators, both FBI and Las Vegas representatives in Los Angeles yesterday at the FBI office. They said she was very open. She was helpful. They didn't get a ton of information from her. And I think the number one important thing about her investigation and her part of this investigation, if they thought she had some involvement, whether she should have known more or whether she's not necessarily telling everything, they would detain her and bring her back to Vegas. They have not done that. So it kind of tells you where they're going with that part of the investigation.
Adam,
Bill?
thank you. Adam Housley leading our coverage there back in Las Vegas this morning.